Wherever you're at right now, just noticing your body. If it feels good, you can close your eyes. Today is Father's Day. Bless the fathers and the father figures. To you who didn't have either, and so this day is hard. To those who do not have a comfortable relationship with the word father, to you who crave fatherhood or craved it once upon a time, to the dads who have experienced loss, to those who have lost their dads, and to all who embody the divine masculine, making this world a more whole place. You are on our hearts today. Taking maybe another breath or two. Giving thanks for this time together. And so it is. We have a couple of announcements this morning. On June 22nd, we'll have Divine Audacity, which is our book discussion. It's the fourth Sunday of every month. It's here in the sanctuary. It's a fantastic book. Someone's calling to remind you to come next Sunday. And you'll really enjoy it. It's really a beautiful time. We've had a really large number of congregants come and share this time together. Java with the Ministers is coming up on Friday, June 27th at 10:30 a.m. It'll be at the Barnes & Nobles at Dana Park. And both of our ministers will be there to spend time with you. Creating Harmonious Relationships is the first and third Sunday in the classroom. It's at 12:15, and the next meeting is on the 15th, which may or may not be today. Join me in our congregational today. We actually have a couple of people that are here to make this day even brighter and lighter. We have Jay on piano, we have Chris out back, we have Marianne supporting with vocals, we have Chris, who's one of our vocalists, we have Julie, who's doing our sermon. My name is Jennifer Magnano, I'm your board president, and I am supporting our ministers while they are away right now. Rise as you are able.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh,
Thank you so much, Chris and Marianne. Today is the third Sunday of the month, and today we have our intergenerational moment. I get to introduce you to my husband, Scott, today, if you'd like to come on up.
Good morning, everyone. So last time I had to do a speech, it was for my brother's wedding, and my thing was like 20 minutes long, so, just bear with me. No, I'm just kidding. Just first, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It's, to me, this is the best job I've ever had, so I'm still a work in progress, right? But it's a wonderful job. So a little bit about our journey, starting with myself, is raised Catholic, as a lot of similar stories have been told here. The CCD thing, my parents were very much involved in the church. My dad played in the band. And I remember I was, little, and I was going through my confession, right? And I remember sitting there going, this is just weird. Like, can't I just, confess, directly, right? Talking to it was just, it just was weird for me. And I probably should have asked the question, but I didn't. And then I remember during confirmation, as I started to grow up and then learn about the church and the beliefs, I didn't fully align with everything that was being taught and told to us, right? So I remember I wrote a big old long letter to my teacher about all the things that I just wasn't aligned with. And what was interesting was I never had a conversation after that with them. They never had a conversation with my parents after that. And it's like it never happened, right? And I was like, wow, right? That just seems odd. So ended up, me and Jennifer got married in the church. My parents were obviously wanted that to happen and, wanted to respect their wishes, but I wanted to get married outside, right? Trees, water, wherever it is, because isn't God everywhere, right? But that wasn't possible. So, we got, done wonderful service and then decided a decade ago to move here and wanted to try something different. So in the Valley, we found a non-denominational Christian church, and, it filled up the cup while we were here. The music was fantastic, right? They were rocking, the lights were everywhere. Somewhat a mega church, and loved the messages, and then we got more involved and more involved. And the more we got involved, the more the story that's being shared, that everybody's welcome, behind the scenes, everyone wasn't really welcome. And so that was like a shot in the arm of, there's got to be something better. There's got to be something better. And so we went home. I remember we're sitting there, had the computer open, and we're like, okay, what do we want? We want inclusive. We want affirming. We want love thy neighbor. Just, is there such a church out there, right? So we Googled it, and bing, right, this place pops up. And so we come in, we drive by, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, that's a little different than that other place we're at. Let's go try it out. And ironically, our first Sunday here was the first Sunday that Reverend Mindy and Reverend Nikki started. So our journey started together the same day. And we never looked back. I mean, it's for me, it's about community, right? For me, the Bible's, there's a lot, and for me, it's very simple. Love thy neighbor. That's what matters. And so when we came here, that's what we're all about here, is everyone's welcome. Everybody has their opinions, but at the end of the day, this is a fantastic community. And lastly, I promise I'm done, is I always feel the messages that come out, sometimes it's like, is this for me, right? It really hits me. And then sometimes, right, it doesn't, but it hits others in this room. And that's what's, last week, for example, right, be the light, right? I haven't been the light for a little while because of work and career and stuff. And that hit me of, you know what, we all need those messages. And so I always go home every Sunday feeling really good about what I learned, how I feel, and that, everyone in this room makes it possible. So that's my journey.
Thank you, Scott. All right, I'm gonna let Julie take over the show.
Well, just for a little bit for our youth section. Ms. Tegan, who also happens to be a part of the Magnano family, will lead us in our affirmation.
My powerful voice impacts the world for good. Please say it with me.
My powerful voice impacts the world for good. Thank you. Ooh, go ahead. We will be going to camp. When I say we, I believe about 18 kids, youth, and parents. So we leave, the advanced party goes on Friday, the main group goes on Sunday. So we invite you to pray, to hold our group for safety, for fun, and most of all for a spirit-filled adventure. So we look forward to sharing what we discover when we return. Let's go ahead. We're going to say our blessing and our children will exit. And a reminder, Denise? Oh, no, I'm ready to bless. Oh, you ready? I love the eagerness. Thank you. What was I going to say? Oh, the third Sunday we've been inviting our teens to go out, to stay in here. And, thank you so much to Anna, who will be giving our poem today, and Esri, who's been ushering. So it's a great way for our kids to serve you. So teens, you may stay here or you may go over to class. Arm's going to be sharing his bowls and gongs. It's going to be a wonderful morning over there. All right, let's bless. Children, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are.
You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. Let your light shine. So let your light so shine. So let your light so shine. So let your light so shine. Light of the world.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
I asked God if it was okay to be melodramatic. And she said yes. I asked her if it was okay to be short. And she said yes. Sure it is. I asked her if I could wear nail polish or not wear nail polish. She said, honey, she calls me that sometimes. She said you could do exactly what you want to. Thanks, God, I said. And is it even okay if I don't paragraph my letters? Sweet cakes, God said. Who knows where she picked that up? What I'm telling you is, yes, yes, yes.
my soul so weary. When trouble comes and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to walk beside the mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Hello, everyone, again. It's good to be here and to stay for the entire service. As much as I love being over there in Youth Ed, it's good to be amongst the adults and a couple of kids. It's good to be here. So, and thanks for the opportunity to speak with you. I've titled my talk today, Never Alone. And I've taken this from a book which I've recently been aware of. It's called The Awakened Brain, and it's by a neuroscientist by the name of Lisa Miller. I first came across her a few years ago. She wrote a book called The Spiritual Child, and I was all about it. So when she came out with this, I thought, yes, the next installment. It's full of science. Her journey has spanned a quarter of a century. She's been a researcher for all that time, specifically in suffering and spirituality and how they are connected. They're like flip sides of the same coin. And that when we go through challenges, and this is what the evidence shows, MRI scans, the whole bit, when we go through challenges, we get a knock at the door. Do you want to awaken? This is a chance. We can choose to go through that door or not, but nonetheless, it is there. And the research also shows that we are born with the neural networks, if you like, the wiring that's innate. That means that we are spiritual beings from the get-go. 1/3. The remaining 2/3 of those networks, those innate networks, are alive already. The remaining 2/3 come online as we go through life and make that choice to go through the door. So there were 3 main things that came out of her research. One was that we are held by some kind of unseen force. And of course, people use different language depending on, have they been in religion? Are they some sort of spiritual practice they have already? Or absolutely nothing whatsoever. They all pointed toward, there's something going on here, and I don't feel completely alone. The next thing was, we are held. So that presence not only is there, it's somehow buoying us up. And the third one was, we are guided. So never alone, guided, held. Those 3 came out of the research. I thought, well, that sounds good. And I think that's been true for me. Has it been true for you? I'd like you to sort of apply this to yourself as we're going through this. Maybe sometimes subtly, maybe, yeah, I really feel that. Maybe not at all, and that's okay too. But I thought, let's put this to the test. I've had a fairly easy life, like the regular challenges notwithstanding. What would happen if someone was in a super difficult, challenging situation over a long period of time? So I Googled it, as you do, and a show came up, because I Googled Never Alone, spiritual, Never Alone, and a show came up called Alone. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's on the History Channel, and it talks about a woman by the name of Juanita Thibault. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. It was like a reality show, a bit like a survivor show, and she, along with other participants, were basically dropped in the middle of the lower Arctic Circle, basic provisions, and just told to go for it. She filmed herself, no camera crew. She could take 10 items that she stuffed into a backpack. She had to carry all this, right? So she chose to take a sleeping bag, bow and arrow, fishing tackle and line, a cooking pot, and a few basic tools, all in her backpack. No tent, no shelter, no nothing. This is at the end of fall, going into winter, so it's about to get really cold and freeze over. So she goes through this ordeal for 73 days when she decides, okay, my time is done. But you'd think in those 73 days, she would be done. She would be absolutely, I'm never doing this again. But what she found, oh, I need the, yes, thank you. Thanks so much. What she found upon reflecting afterwards is this. There are few things as transformative as feeling seen and held by an intact, wild place, merging with the natural world around you, and coming to see yourself not as separate, but as an important and valued part of it. Feeling a belonging so deep that there's no such thing as loneliness. Okay, that was my confirmation. It is possible. And she went on to say, well, she lost 1/3 of her weight during this ordeal, this challenge. And she went on to say how much she became aware and one with the beauty around her. She saw beauty everywhere and developed an increased sense of awe. But look at the language, no such thing as loneliness, not separate. Now, if that's not unity's first principle, I don't know what is. There is only one power and presence in the universe, that power we call God, the divine source. Okay, so then I thought, I come from a Christian background, educated in the scriptures. The Hebrew scriptures and the Christian scriptures all point to this very thing. It's a little hidden because Wow, after all these years of studying, I'm still learning stuff. But look at this from Isaiah, who was a prophet, Old Testament prophet, outspoken, no stranger to suffering. He wrote this, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be anxious, for I am your God. I will fortify you. Yes, I'll help you. I'll really hold on to you." So there's that held part of what Isaiah is talking about. And another scripture, well-known one from Psalm 23, right? "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, or the valley of the shadow of death," as we often say, "I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." So there's that idea of not only being never alone, not only are we held, but we are also guided. Because that word staff, if you understand what a shepherd does back in the day, David is attributed as being the psalmist. Before he became king, he was a shepherd, so this was his world. The staff was used to guide the sheep, to direct them. Don't go there, go here. Here's where you're going to find the grass, here's where you're going to find the water. It's the same thing, that spiritual presence that guides us. Now, it can come from within. It can be thoughts that drop into your head. You probably know what I'm talking about. It can come from another person that I'm going to call a trail angel. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's all ways of feeling that sense of guidance and support. Okay, some cold hard statistics. And this is in the research too, by the way. Half of Gen Z, so that's our young people aged 13 to 28, reported suffering heart pain of some sort, meaning depression, despair, loneliness, and so on and so on and so on. And of course, this isn't just Gen Z, but it's showing up in greater numbers in this generation. And I don't know how much of a relationship can be proven between that statistic and the decline in public spirituality, but I have a hunch that there's something going on here. Because as we know, there's been a swing away from formalised religion, which used to be front and centre for spirituality, right? There's been a swing away, and what's left is individual spirituality. We're blessed to have unity of Mesa, and there are other spiritual communities for sure, but there's not that public, formalised kind of community involvement structure that religion once provided. And so I have a hunch it's showing up in that statistic. So before I go on, I'm going to say this. Scott, thank you so much for sharing your story. Religion's not bad. Churches as such aren't bad. But the key is, if you do have a creed, if you do have teachings, even principles in unity, they're no substitute for individual, authentic awakening, right? And the key is to allow, and I'm going to talk about young people because they're the ones being formed, and that's kind of my world. They're the ones that need to feel it's okay if you have a spiritual experience. It's okay if you have questions. Any question is on the table at any time to do with your spiritual growth. We're here for you. We see you. And this community does it. I know you do. So what does it mean to awaken spiritually? What does it mean when we have a difficult circumstance? A long time of difficulties, one after the other perhaps, and we wake up. What then? Well, we nurture it. As we know, prayer, meditation, we do those things here. Getting into nature, so many of us find our spirituality when we're out in nature, perhaps not to the extent of Wania in the Arctic Circle, but we feel that oneness when we're in nature. So that all showed up in the research. As well as that, and I've touched on the value of our community here, it can be any community that is open to supporting people's spiritual awakening. It can mean a family, a group of friends that you get together with periodically. It can mean even sport, right? But community service groups all have that sense of, or can have that sense of, I see you in your struggles, I see you in your spiritual growth. That's the key thing. But the most important thing of all, and this will not surprise you, is the echo of Jesus' words to love your neighbour, love your enemy, the Good Samaritan, right? That parable. If we are serving others, we get outside of ourselves. We find that sense of connection and oneness. So we're feeling or experiencing what we know is wanting to be expressed through us when we serve, when we give. So I was talking about trail angels before, and I'm not a hiker. I've used a couple of kind of hiking pictures there, but that's not me at all. But I get it, because when you go on a hike, you want to know the dangers ahead. You want to know that there are people who have your back if you get in trouble, right? So trail angels, apparently in the hiking world, are those who will leave perhaps bottles of water along the way, maybe food, maybe directions, signs, arrows. Don't go this way. It's not good. It's not fun. Go this way. So that's the idea of a trail angel, to help people that are coming after you. How does that pertain to my idea of spiritual trail angels? Well, I'm pretty sure that we've all experienced at least one or more trail angels in our life. And I'm pretty sure that we are trail angels to one or more people in our lives. And I just want to applaud you for that. And as I say all the time, I see what you do for our youth here in our community, and I value it, because Gen Z statistics, we want that to shift, right? Okay, so trail angels. So we are held, we are guided, we are never alone, and I hope that's your experience. I want it to be the experience for all of us and for our young people. So I'm going to give 2 shameless plugs. One is, if you feel called to serve in youth and family ministry, you know where to find me anytime. And it need not be an ongoing commitment every week or even every month, but if you have something to share, something that lights you up, some wisdom to share about your spiritual journey, our young people love to hear about that. And even if you are just one of these people that notices them at hospitality or comes along to an activity, you listen to them, you take time. How's it going? How's school going? How's it going with your friends? What's new for you? It all counts. It builds relationships so that they can be seen, and I'm including us all. We want to be seen in our spiritual journeys. Okay, so that's plug number 1. The second one is this book, The Awakened Brain, and it's available in our Unity bookstore. So we have, I believe, 4 copies? Yeah. So The Awakened Brain by Lisa Miller, PhD, New York Times bestseller. And I want to read you the subtitle as well. It says, The New Science of Spirituality and Our Quest for an Inspired Life. The science of spirituality. It's exciting to me. And yes, I get it's science, right? It's not the final word. But seeing this type of research bearing out what so many ancient wisdom writers and teachers have said, and my own experience, it gives me joy, because if we can come to know that science backs it up, not that we should rely on it, but it means we can speak more confidently when people say, it's just woo-woo, anybody can have that experience. If you have an experience, you own it. You don't be afraid to speak up for what you know to be true, right? So that's part of what the research is pointing to. So if you read this book, I'd love to hear what you think. It talks about the author's journey as she embarked on this research, as she had her children and raised a family, But the steps along the way that, that formed her spiritual awakening through the lens of science. It's a good read. So go see our bookstore. So end of shameless plugs. So we are held, guided, never alone. May it be our experience, and may we be that for one another. And so it is, so we let it be. Amen.
We'll now sing our way into meditation. It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us to behold. Give yourself, express what's in your soul. We can all be one with God without ever knowing how. It's in every one of us, here and now.
Okay. So having listened to our message this morning, we might have a few thoughts swirling around. What's been my spiritual awakening? What's my spiritual path right now? What might it be if I truly believe that I'm held, guided, and never alone? So given any thoughts and responses that we may have, please honor them, whatever is in you. For now, I'd like to invite you into time of silence, into an experience of oneness, because our head can swirl with thoughts, but it's in that inner stillness that we learn the truth of what is and who we are. So I invite you to get comfortable and close your eyes if you wish. Relax your shoulders. Feel the floor beneath your feet. And allow Spirit to be with you. Allow yourself to be aware of what's already within you. And we'll have a time of silence. Just let be whatever it is. Focus on your breathing and let all thoughts go. Just be in the stillness and the silence. Let's come back now to this time and this place. Feel yourself in your chair again. And just quietly notice anything that you are sensing, that you are noticing. It's a gift from Spirit. It's for you to guide you on your journey. And I invite you to give gratitude, to feel that in your heart, to open your heart, to see life, to see spiritual experience with awe, with wonder, and a sense of never being alone. We are held and guided. Amen.
Spirituality can perhaps be defined as our relationship with Spirit, the divine, ourselves. And a part of that relationship is that relationship with our community, and what we receive, we have the opportunity to give, whether that's love, light, or financial support for the space that's holding you today. There's a couple of different ways to give for Unity of Mesa. You can text the number that's up on the screen. You can use the Vanco app. You can give in the bookstore after service today. You can give in person as the ushers pass the baskets around today, or you can give via mail. Join me in praying over our offertory. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say. We don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna sing the blood, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, oh. wanna cut me down. I will send the flood and I will drown them out. I am brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. I make no apologies. This is me.
We receive our ushers. After giving the best of ourselves today, goodness. Pray with me over this blessing that we've received. We are one with the opulence of God. We are now in the flow of infinite abundance. And we give thanks for the prosperity that is ours by divine right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the music today. Thank you for Julie's beautiful words of wisdom. Thank you for being here with us. It has been a fantastic service. As you go out into the world today, please bring with you whatever it is that you've received, because we need it. We need whatever's in you, whatever good, whatever love, whatever light you have to offer. It makes an impact in the world. Today we have chaplains. If the chaplains would like to stand and let us know that you are here. We have Miss Barbara today. We have Cecilia. Come to them with your joys. Come to them with your laments, what's going on in your life or in the world that you'd like to pray over today. We have fellowship inside because we don't want to cook you. And we're really looking forward to spending some moments with you today. If you're celebrating Father's Day today in any capacity, we wish you a beautiful and blessed day. Join me in praying out, and then we'll go gather. The light of God surrounds of God watches over us.
Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. This is me.